champagne is popping on Sunday. She's away and sit there on Bombay. This thing about some beauty queen far away.
Okay, presto. Okay, presto. Accident.
Turn right.
Holy dumbass, bro.
At the light, turn right onto Cypress Street, then turn left onto Center Avenue.
Why did you brake?
There's a police car. Are you going? Oh no. Uh-oh.
What the f? You okay?
Yeah, we're good. Hold on, I'm just gonna call someone.
On January 27, 2026, in Brooksville, Florida, Florida Highway Patrol troopers joined an active pursuit after Hernando County deputies attempted to stop a wanted suspect driving a white box truck. The driver had already tried to ram deputies with the truck in an effort to escape, making it clear this wasn't going to end with a simple traffic stop.
I'm here. I'm coming down 491 heading towards you guys.
Damn it!
Fastest clear lane, eastbound, 6 miles an hour.
I'm gonna take Cedar.
I can advise they had a unit that went up ahead of us. So it's probably just starting to drive through Spike Street again. Even though there's not on the phone right now.
We're still in line trying to figure out their next step. Bye.
Didn't get to Cedar though, bitch.
65, we just passed Cedar Lane. That's on Cedar Lane.
555, his back tires are flat now.
Back tire's flat. Coming up the Stone Ridge. Coming up the Stone Ridge. 1049 is on says trying to set spikes there. Unsure if they have.
Oh shit.
555, I think you just hit the Spike Street.
I got it too.
Multiple pit maneuver attempts failed as the heavily loaded box truck kept pushing forward, using its size and weight to push through officers' efforts to stop him.
I'm gonna go on here right now. He's all over the roof.
He has no tires left. He's gonna stop.
Well, what else?
Yeah, he's losing it. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, shit! I'm overturned. Shit!
I'm overturned.
During another attempt to stop the truck, one trooper's patrol car overturned. Even so, his efforts slowed the truck just enough for the remaining troopers to move in, surround the box truck, and finally bring the pursuit to an end. With nowhere left to go, the driver and his passenger surrendered. The driver, later identified as James Lee Carlton, now faces multiple felony charges, including fleeing and eluding law enforcement, vehicle theft, kidnapping, aggravated battery, assault, resisting an officer, and several traffic-related offenses. Turns out, a heavily loaded box truck might be hard to stop, but it still wasn't getting away. Bigger tires might make your truck look tougher, but they don't usually help when you're trying to outrun the Arkansas State Police. On July 25, 2022, in Siloam Springs, Arkansas, Trooper Christopher Short was patrolling when he spotted a lifted black GMC Sierra committing a traffic violation and attempted to make a traffic stop. Apparently, pulling over wasn't on the driver's agenda. Instead, 23-year-old Whitney Jeffrey buried the accelerator, turning what should have been a routine traffic stop into a high-speed pursuit.
And speed 1037. Stop sign is 0 and State Line Road. Move straight through. And south.
The lifted GMC tore down narrow back roads at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, but it quickly became clear the truck wasn't exactly built for this.
No traffic, good 80. About 70 right now, right up on them. They've almost ready. They got big wide tires. Looks like I have a big Just stop him. Let me see your hands. Hands, right now. Watch him and I'll get her, okay? Watch whoever. Come right through here. Keep your hands up. Come right through here. Ma'am, come this way. Come this way. Come this way.
Officers quickly surrounded the truck, ordered Jeffrey out at gunpoint, and took her into custody without further incident. Jeffrey now faces charges including felony fleeing, reckless driving, and multiple additional traffic offenses. During the investigation, Trooper Short told another officer he believed the suspect may have thrown methamphetamine from the truck during the pursuit, prompting officers to search the area. Sometimes the biggest obstacle in a police chase isn't the trooper. It's trying to drive a lifted truck out of a ditch. On July 5, 2021, near Savannah, Georgia, Georgia State Patrol joined the pursuit of a stolen silver Dodge Ram that was already fleeing several Savannah police units. By the time the trooper caught up, the driver had already made it clear he wasn't planning to stop. Instead, the stolen pickup barreled toward Interstate 16, weaving through traffic and forcing other drivers off the road as it tried to escape.
Coming up on the 155, he's all over the road, trying to set up the pit again. Tried to pit a second time, unsuccessful. Try to pit a third time, pick yourself. Roll on. Try to pit a third time, pick yourself. Roll over, roll over. 1050, 1050. Get out the ground. Get on the ground. Everybody, get out the car. Get out. Get out the freaking car. Get out! Get out with your hands up! Get out with your hands up! Get out with your hands up! Get out with your hands up!
The Dodge Ram spun off the roadway, struck a cable barrier, rolled onto its side, and came to rest back on all four wheels. The driver, later identified as Quadramel T. Williams, surrendered on the ground while troopers safely removed two female passengers from the pickup. Williams refused a blood test after showing signs of impairment and was transported to jail after receiving medical clearance. Charges: felony fleeing and eluding, possession of a stolen vehicle, reckless driving, failure to maintain lane, driving under the influence, additional traffic offenses, 3 pit attempts and a rollover. Safe to say this getaway plan didn't make it very far. If you genuinely believe your life is in danger when a trooper lights you up, the smartest thing you can do is pull over. Unfortunately, this driver made a different choice. On May 15, 2022, in Little Rock, Arkansas, Arkansas State Trooper Matthew West was patrolling Interstate 40 when he clocked a white Buick Encore traveling 94 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. He activated his emergency lights to make a traffic stop, but instead of pulling over, the driver hit the gas, kicking off a dangerous pursuit. As the chase continued, the Buick weaved through traffic at speeds topping 100 miles per hour, repeatedly brake-checking Trooper West whenever he moved in for a pit maneuver. With the danger growing by the second, Trooper West knew the pursuit had to end.
Show me your hands! Step out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get on the ground! On the ground! I've got to fit out here 256. Both our vehicles are damaged in the inside lane though. My vehicle's disabled.
Eventually, Trooper West found the opening he needed and executed a successful pit maneuver. The violent impact disabled both vehicles, leaving the patrol car with a destroyed front end and a flattened tire. Despite the collision, the driver was taken into custody without further incident. During questioning, she told troopers she fled because she believed her life was in danger, but Trooper West reminded her that what started as a speeding violation had now become a felony case. Charges: felony fleeing, reckless driving, speeding, additional traffic violations. If this was the escape plan, it needed a little more work.
Il est passé au rouge, il est passé au rouge, il est passé au rouge. Angel, ça va?
It's just like they lose out. Holy accident.
Oh my.
Based F-18 first strike window starts, parentheses, target terrorist. It's at his known location, so should be on time. Also, strike drone launch, MQ-9s. MQ-9s are the Reaper drones. And then, you know, and obviously...
Oh. Holy crap! Did you see that? I didn't. Bro! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What the hell is your problem?
Already on the ground, unarmed and with his hands near his head. Before the close, U.S. stocks were higher, with the Dow up 59 points, S&P gaining 8, NASDAQ was up 20 points.
That was rough, but the Honda Accord driver's poor handling also played a part in making the car unstable.
Stations. Other contributors include for 30 years to end.
Get a lot of positive. I would get a lot of positive. Yes. No, it's a creepy, corrupt business, and the media, to a large extent, acts as a propaganda arm for the Democratic Party.
It's not even believable.
Yeah, it's bizarre to watch, and most young people, I think, are aware of it. I think most boomers.
Sitting in a natural sitting position on the couch and looking at the way the blood had run down the front of the body strongly suggests that either she had been talking to the offender when she was shot, expecting her to shoot, or the offender walked straight into the room, shot her, and then walked straight out again. That person has then
return to dust and water. 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by. For as many years as we have seen trouble.
Okay.
Driver! Lower all the windows! Driver!
On August 1st, 2024, in Miami-Dade County, Florida, Broward Sheriff's Office deputies spotted a stolen black GMC pickup and attempted to stop it. The driver even pulled over, making it look like the pursuit was over before it began. But the moment a deputy told him to roll down the window, 35-year-old Joseph Giannino hit the gas and took off.
Trying to signal 10, black GMC Benelli. It's going to be a 28 of 47 Bravo Zulu Romeo Quebec. We're going to be eastbound 23. Alright, 23. I believe he's signal for the vehicle right now. Alright, towards the turnpike. He's going 12 whiskey. Now going on the turnpike, signal 4 versus a truck, and we gotta roll over, roll over. Let me see your head! Let me see your
The pursuit came to a violent end when Giannino lost control, crashing into 3 vehicles before slamming into a box truck and rolling it over. Giannino tried to run, but after a brief struggle, deputies took him into custody. He was charged with aggravated fleeing and eluding causing injury, grand theft of a motor vehicle, leaving the scene of a crash, and driving with a suspended license. He was also already on probation for fleeing and eluding, making this an especially bad way to check in with law enforcement. Whoever told this driver a Dodge Charger could outrun Arkansas State Police owes him an apology. On September 16, 2022, in Little Rock, Arkansas, Trooper Jacob Bird spotted 3 Dodge Chargers racing down the interstate. As soon as the blue lights came on, all 3 drivers made the same decision. They ran. 2 Chargers managed to get away, but the white Charger fell behind. And just like that, it became Trooper Bird's problem.
Okay. We are going west on 65th. West on 65th, reversing. Speeds over 100. Still west on 65th. Still west. There's a gate at the end of this, and he's coming back out of it. I'll just throw my car to assist.
The pursuit came to an end after the Charger crashed and caught fire. Troopers quickly removed the driver from the vehicle and took him into custody while other responding units worked to extinguish the flames. Fortunately, everyone made it out safely before the fire spread through the vehicle. Charges: felony fleeing, reckless driving, failure to obey traffic control devices. Whatever the plan was, it apparently didn't include waiting for the white Charger. On August 28, 2022, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, Trooper Tanner Middlecoff was patrolling when he noticed a damaged Nissan Armada weaving through traffic with a driver behaving suspiciously. He activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver wasn't interested in a conversation and sped away instead.
Still north on airport, 30 miles per hour. Coming up to Johnson now. It looks like we're turning north on east on Johnson.
The driver bailed out and sprinted across a nearby parking lot, but he didn't get far. A police K-9 named Dex quickly tracked him down, while officers repeatedly ordered the suspect to get on the ground. When he refused to comply, a taser was deployed, finally bringing the foot pursuit to an end. Fortunately for the suspect, he surrendered before Dex had to do his job. The suspect was taken into custody, and based on his behavior, officers believed he was under the influence of methamphetamine during the pursuit. Charges: felony fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, property damage. Turns out, outrunning one trooper is hard enough. Outrunning a trooper, a taser, and a K-9 named Dex? That's a different story. On December 18, 2020, in Little Rock, Arkansas State Trooper Michael Ellison was patrolling Interstate 30 when he spotted a black Mercedes-Benz C300 occupied by several juveniles and attempted to make a traffic stop. Instead of pulling over, the young driver buried the accelerator, turning a routine traffic stop into a 130-mile-per-hour police chase. Trooper Ellison repeatedly tried to line up for a pit maneuver, but each time the driver yanked the Mercedes away at the last second. Apparently, nobody in the car wanted to be the one to suggest calling it quits.
Let me see your hand! Let me see it! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Let me see your hand! Get on the ground! The driver's right there! Right there! Get on the ground! Right there, Duncan! Go that way! That way! That way! In the woods, Duncan! The driver's in the woods! In the woods! On your stomach in the grass now. Don't do something stupid, you hear me? Don't do something stupid. Nope, crawl on your stomach.
The moment the car came to a stop, everyone had the same idea: run. One of them tried making a break for it, only to get knocked off balance by the swinging car door before disappearing into the woods. Not exactly the smooth getaway he was hoping for. As troopers secured the remaining occupants, they recovered multiple firearms that had been thrown from the vehicle during the pursuit. Meanwhile, additional units searched the nearby woods for the fleeing driver, later identified by the passengers as 17-year-old Joseph Butler, who was eventually taken into custody. The suspects now face numerous charges, including felony fleeing, weapons-related offenses, and multiple additional criminal and traffic violations. Turns out the only thing that escaped that day was common sense.
He's shooting over right shoulder. Traffic connection is going to be in white.
On July 5th, 2024, in Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta police troopers joined Cobb County Police in the pursuit of a wanted suspect on Interstate 285. By the time Atlanta officers arrived, the suspect was already fleeing at speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour.
Send over me again, approaching Cascade. Intermediate. Traffic tips, still rolling. Traffic vehicle still rolling, approaching Cascade.
A successful pit maneuver brought the vehicle to a stop, but the suspect, later identified as 28-year-old Jarrett Sharp, wasn't ready to give up. He bailed out and ran into the woods, hoping to escape on foot. Officers quickly caught up, deployed a taser, and took Sharp into custody without further incident. Charges: aggravated assault on law enforcement, felony fleeing and eluding, obstruction, multiple traffic violations. The chase ended in the woods, and so did Sharp's chances of getting away.